What it do, folks? My name is kennykamz. It is October 16th, 2024, and this is The Black Show. What's good, y'all? Hope everybody's having a good start to their week. I forgot yesterday was Tuesday. Was yesterday Tuesday? What's today? My days all be mixed up. Yeah, I meant to go get burgers with them niggas yesterday. Dang. All right. My bad, Chaos and Jeff and all y'all. But no, it was an interesting morning. So when I woke up yesterday, like I said, I talked to my mentor the night before because I'm like, bro, it get dangerous when you call out people that have power here in this city, man. Like, and people don't have to really, admit that, but it's true. Like, it's true. And I've had so too much weird stuff happen, like, since I've been back here in the city. Like, I've had people, and this might have been, because I think this might be a scam that they do, but I had somebody tell me that, I was upstairs in the studio recording actually, and somebody come bang on my door, like banging on my door. So like, I look out the front upstairs window, and it's a car, like with the doors open, the front door and the back door open, like right in front of my driveway, and somebody banging on my door. So I go get my Glock 40. I'm a very peaceful person, but I think people forget who my dad was and how my dad trained me. Like, I think people forget that. So initially I was going to go out the back door and go around and just start busting in the air. It's our neighborhood. I'm good over here with that. And then just be like, cause bro, it's no reason for somebody to be banging on my door. But I was like, nah, I don't want to get the police involved. I was literally in the middle of recording Dopamine. Was it Dopamine? That was Dopamine, yeah. So like, I forgot what song on there. It was one of the songs with Dopamine I was recording. So I'm like, all right. So I go open the door, and this dude, so the whole time this dude is talking to me, I have my, down here, and I'm like, fam, like talking through the screen, like, one of y'all here got my phone. I'm like, fam, hey, it's just me in here. I ain't got your shit, fam. I don't know who you are, nigga. And it like, man, quit playing with me. And I'm like, bro, I remember stopping. I remember, and this is when I think it changed for dog, because I was like, hey, bro, look me in my eyes. I was like, I don't got your shit. And I was like, you got about 5 seconds to make a decision here, or it's gonna go left either way. And then then he backed off the porch. And I came out of the porch, and it was 2 white dudes in the car, and another bigger black dude. And then that dude walked down the street, and I told them, I'm like, I could rip your car apart right now, bro. Like, y'all need to pull off now. And whoever told y'all to do this, just tell them leave me alone. Like, because I could rip that whole car apart with what I had in my hand. And I'm very accurate. I'll give it this way. Last time me and my dad went to the range, right? Before he started getting sick to where he couldn't really do stuff. And my dad was a drill sergeant in the Army, paratrooper, all that, right? Like, train. I'll shoot him on the target since I was like 15. I'm accurate with that boy. I was like, I could rip that car apart, fam. And I know I can. I don't want to do stuff like that. Would I have been justified in that situation? 100%. And I just waited for the cops to come because I got my concealed carry. Mine is legal. Like, all my stuff is legal, fam. So I would have just sat there and waited for the cops to come and then be like, hey, y'all can watch the Ring camera. You know what I mean? But I didn't, because I don't want that. I don't want to do stuff like that. And then another situation that happened here. So I was redoing the crib, right? And I'm at a spot in the house that nobody would ever, like, you don't even really go to the side of the house. And the cops bang on the side of the door and start asking me questions. I'm like, fam, what? So it's bigger powers that be at play, y'all. I'll put it that way. I've had somebody report a gas leak. Like my car be having stuff on it, fam. Like, if that's why I'm like, if folks don't know how like chill I really am to really stuff that be happening on my day to day, bro. I be seeing people that I know cars pop up on 27th Street when I'm driving to work behind me, like wild stuff that I just be letting it go. So that's another reason why I'm minding my business, man. I'm tired of having to do that. I'm about to go live the quiet life. I was talking to my homie. I was like, I think I figured out a way to red pill myself. So I was so red pilled that I figured out a way to blue pill myself again while still keeping my red pill. I think it's like the next level of that. Let's go to purple pill. Cause like I know and I understand all the stuff that's going on in the world. Like I can see behind the curtain, but I don't care. Because when you get really deep in behind all this stuff, and people can say some stuff is conspiracy, some stuff is real. It's a reason why I've been saying I've been calling all of these rap people weirdos and stuff publicly because I was trying to get it on paper early so that my music side, when everything that's about to happen happens, everyone knows what side I was on when it before it happened. Because y'all like the average person doesn't understand what's about to happen in the entertainment industry. So like a lot of that stuff I do for that reason. Yeah, I lost my train of thought there, y'all. Um, but yeah, I oh no the purple pill. So the purple like I don't. It's nothing you can do to control any of that stuff. So why worry about it? And the way that the powers that be control us is by making us worry, and our fear is what they feed off of. Fear is energy for them. It's hot energy. You know what I mean? Like fear is a real high burning energy. It's like jet fuel for them. So like that's why I'm like, man, I don't care, bro. What's happening in my immediate situation? And I live a boring life. I'm about to change that though, because like I said, y'all, now after a phone call I had yesterday, yeah, I might be out here the next couple days. And if that happened, I'm very very excited for that. But we'll see. Fingers crossed on that. We'll see. But yeah, I'm done. I'm done living that life, y'all. I gave it this way. I spent my childhood to like 20. When did I get hurt? When I was 20 years old. I tore my ACL when I was 20. So I was done playing at 20. And then from 20 to like 23 or 24, I just wasted and just was a terrible human being. From 24 to about now, I've just been taking arrows for my young dogs and just experiencing this life shit, man. That's why I say on the internet, this shit looks like it's like, oh, it be doing dope shit. Like, nigga, if y'all could really be, I'm retiring. I'm retiring early, blood. Yeah, I'm retiring early. I'm putting my jersey in the rafters early and going off. What they say, gangsters don't die; they get chubby. I'm feeling skinny now, y'all. It's tough because like I can't eat a lot of stuff because like any of this processed food just destroys my system. So I got to eat like fruits and veggies and shit like that, and it ain't a lot of calories in that. So if anybody got any recipe, and I don't really like pasta like that, so it's hard for me to find calories. Like I can't just eat chicken and steak and stuff like that and like vegetables. I don't have nothing else. So I'm like basically on like an MMA fighter diet, and I ain't even on the training camp. Like I do my like boxing stuff every day for like 45 minutes, an hour usually. Like I'm training like I'm in a camp right now. I will say I feel fit, but I just don't like I'm feeling skinny, and I feel like I'm a little skinny. Maybe I got to lift weights again. I hate lifting weight. Any ex athlete can probably get with this, especially skill guys. If you played a skill position in college, or you was like a guard in college, or like we was forced to lift so much, and then lifting got embarrassing for us because like we in there struggling with 135, like 185, trying to get it to 225, and then everybody else in the weight room is like 225. Just like I never had good experiences in college in the weight room. I would be in there because I had to be there, or I couldn't play. So like I don't like lifting now, but I might have to start lifting. Shout out Matt, Matt Strength Coach, what's Strength Coach Matt or something like that on Facebook. But Matt was one of the younger dogs, so I really missed Matt and them generation being in college. So that's with Bakari, Shamari, Jalen Gilly, Eric Murray, CC. Like I missed their time there. Cause like I was playing it. I remember them being because they played. I remember they played Wisconsin Rapids in the same game we played Arrowhead. And my roommate, shout out Brad Davis. My roommate at the time, Brad, was like he's like a Rapids Hall of Famer that played for like he was one of my football teammates too. So me and Brad was talking cash shit, and then Brad told me about their fullback, and I'm like, damn, that's their fullback was big. I forgot his name. I think he ended up going to the Badgers, but he was big than a mug, bro. And they ran was not zone read. Did they run zone read? Or they just ran option, I think, just pure option football, like old school option. And they was running that shit down our throat. But our Riverside athletes was too. That class was cold. Me and Coach Smith argue about this a lot on what was the best class. I think we were the most influential class. We may have had the most individual our talent was spread through different positions on the field. Like we had an elite linebacker, we had an elite defensive lineman, we had for our conference an elite quarterback, we had the elite running back, we had the elite corner, we had the elite safety. Like that's why Riverside was so good that year, because like at every position we had the best, if not the best, the second best player in the conference. Like, because you can even go with receiver, because with Tristan and Jared, that's 1-for-1, I think, in high school. I mean, Jared in college, obviously, but like, and then I would say Quentin might have been better than Zach. Like, the Kings quarterback might have been better than Zach, but Quentin was just a better athlete than Zach was. Zach was probably a better 40 athlete, but Quentin's better in natural. He's a hooper too, so you know it's a smoother athlete, and he had an arm. I grew up with Quentin, so he was like 5 years old. So, so I say he's probably a better athlete than Zach, but other than that, it wasn't too many positions on the field that we didn't have the best player on there. That's why we was winning by like 50 points a game. But that team with the Twins in them, like, I really think about that backfield. And I know I'm missing some of them guys that was super good on that team too, but with Shamari at quarterback, Gilly at running back, Murray at receiver, the other Bakari at receiver, and they had another really good guy that was I can't think of who it is. If Matt can go over the story of that, but like that's the legit state 4x1 team. Like state with that's legit. Like everybody that's on the field right there ran like a 4.4, 4.5. Like they may not have tested a 40, 4.5 or 4.4. I know most of them did, but like their game speed when they got the adrenaline is 4.5. Gillies might have been like 4.3, 4.2 when he was really going. So like I'm like, man, they had more talent than we had. We had our talent spread better. That's a better way to say it. But Matt's gonna come on and talk about. He hit me up yesterday. He wanted to talk about like because he was there right after we left. So those transition years after we left to maintain it, because he was like, man, y'all started that shit and y'all got like sparked it. I'm like, but those years are like Dan Maldonado and Sam Overton right after us, and then OJ and them, like, and then Gibbs and Rose and Cam, like, so it was carried on real well, and then it happened again. That's why I told CC, man, don't worry, bro. You got really good sophomores, really good freshmen. Yo, seniors worked their ass off this year. Yo, juniors, this was that growth year for them. They got to step up and be captains for y'all next year and be big dogs next year. And then the young guys got to take it serious. Like it's the same thing that happened with us at Riverside when we came in. So I'm like, y'all gonna be good. Y'all gonna be good. And y'all, you gotta get y'all, like, to the Riverside coach. Y'all gotta get in the building, and then boy, y'all can't, man. If y'all knew me and Wags when we was in the building, we go to kids like, you playing? If you want to play football, man, he's big. I'm like, yeah, bro. Uh, like I'm trying to think of, what was Buddy's name? Kelly and them will know the DN that played with y'all that we just I had him at St. Charles too. I was like, bro, just come play. And he was legit a DN where I'm like, hey man, I would talk to him like I talked to him on the pod. I was like, hey, I need a sack right now, bro. And he was just so athletic and just gifted. I gotta remember Hobie name because he only played with us for 1 year. Dang, I feel bad that I forgot his name. But like, you got to get in the building and start recruiting the kids back, y'all. The coaches in the building. Like, you got to start talking to kids and getting them excited about playing football. Challenge these boys like, oh, you a hooper? You a hooper? You got cut though. You want to come try out for us? See if you can actually play. Like, that's how you gotta approach these kids. You gotta challenge them, man. And I know everybody talk about kids wanting that soft, like, no, man, these kids they ready to be challenged, bro. Like, when I was in point, I found this for real, man. Like, shout out my point squad up there with Bryce, Jermaine, all of them, Damien, Dominic, all of, like, I used to talk like this to them. Cash shit to all of them. And all of, because I'm like, y'all, that's what the real world gonna be, y'all. People ain't talking all sensitive. Like, we like, everybody ain't got to stick up their ass. Most of the world ain't like that. And when you in education, you get in this bubble of you got to be all prim and proper. Like, is it time to be prim and proper? 100%. Is it time to show etiquette? 100%. But if I'm relationship building on a personal level, I'm gonna be Kenny. I'm gonna be Kenny because Kenny is kind of cool. So I like who I am. So I'm gonna be myself in that. So yeah, yo, I just want to show y'all, like, it's not. I get frustrated with stuff with like NPS and stuff like that, and it's a firestorm coming, y'all. Because, like, I tell people, I am very unorthodox in my methods, but I am effective, and it's showing now. I think folks starting to see when a topic is on my mind, and I address a topic, Harvey Scales, how fast action gets taken. I was saying, because the masses might not rock with all of this podcast and stuff like that, but the people that matter watch. The people that, not saying people that matter, that's mean. The people that can make stuff move and shake watch my stuff. That's why stuff gets blown up as soon as I address it. So, and most of what we talking about be common sense too. So I don't want to give myself too much credit for that. I just don't have a filter not to I've been shamed so much of the public that, like, what I always say is what Rick say for Rick and Morty, like, I see what makes you cheer. So I love when you boo. I love when you boo me because I see what makes you cheer. That's how I live now. Like, I don't care if it's something that's funny to me. Like, I'm gonna do it. I'm about to watch a deep dive on this Jaguar Wright shit and make a final conclusion. Do I think Jag's telling the truth? Because last night I had a thought that Jaguar Wright might be a plant too. Not saying what she's saying isn't true, but it literally doesn't make sense how she's allowed to say what she says without legal ramifications. Like, it doesn't. That doesn't make sense. So it's only kind of two conclusions I get from that. She's a part of the game, or Jay-Z and them are fucked. Like, because it's real then. Like, because they would assume, like, it's no way you can allow her to continue to say this stuff about you without addressing it. Like, I think my camera might be too low, so if I'm out of frame, y'all, my bad. But I can't really tell until, like, afterwards. So, all right, y'all, it's kennykamz, the Black Show. I want to give y'all a lighter episode today, man. I'm not all that down and stuff, and I had a really important phone call yesterday that we'll see, y'all. We'll see. And I'm up to 775 subscribers on YouTube, y'all. I'm 225 away from being monetized. So if you are this far in the video, press subscribe for me. Press subscribe for me, please. I appreciate it. It's Kenny Kamz, y'all. I'm out. Peace.